It's Richard from ShortTermRentalSecrets.com and Airbnb Superhost. Today I want to talk to you about a super pro tip that I employ and I don't see enough people doing it. So think of this as like a pro hack. And that is to respond to your reviews, including and especially the really favorable guest reviews. So this allows you to show what kind of a host you are. And what I mean by that is if you say, hey, Tony and Lisa, it was really great hosting you here on your honeymoon. I hope you really enjoyed your time here and have a safe trip back to, let's say, Mexico City. What that really shows other potential guests is you know who the people are, you know they were on the honeymoon, you're paying attention to like that special request or that special circumstances. Maybe you left them a little bottle of wine or champagne as a result of that, and you're the kind of thoughtful, conscientious person that's wishing them a safe trip back. These are all subtle messages, and that's the art of marketing, right? Attracting people that are attracted to you. How to do this is a little bit more complicated. If you're like me, I live and use my phone all the time. Unfortunately, I haven't figured out a way to do this via the app. So if any of you viewers know how to do that, please share it with all of us, leave a comment. But in the meantime, the way that I do it is I go to log in at Airbnb as a host, I go to my dashboard, and then I go to the stats tab, and that's where I can then leave a public response in response to a review. And as far as the content, it doesn't have to be very long. It doesn't have to be anything particular. It should be different. So since I have to log into a desktop, I tend to batch them. Maybe I do 2 or 3 or 4 at the same time. And you don't want to cut and paste and have the exact same thing, right? Like that's actually even worse. It needs to be personal. Whether you know something about the people or not, just make something up, take a look at their profile, but personalize it and get it done on the desktop. So let me give you an example of the one that I just left right now. And basically it says, thanks Simone, really appreciate you visiting and trusting us with your New York City stay. I'm so glad you love the neighborhood and the flat as much as we do. Now, what I'm doing there is positioning to everybody reading that this third person loved the neighborhood and the flat as much as we do. She said really nice, wonderful things, and that's really trust building. I'm just changing the message a little bit, and it's subtle, but people get it. So I then reinforce what she said, make it my own language, and when somebody reads that, they're like, wow, this person really loved the place, and I will too. So this week's tip will put you into an elite category of hosts because very few people actually do it. Don't expect immediate results. It's not going to happen. But just recognize that doing the same thing consistently and doing the right thing the right way consistently over time will always win. So go ahead and get started. It's going to make you start to think about being a superhost. It's going to get your guests thinking about you as a superhost. It's just the right thing to do, and do it consistently and perpetually, and it will yield results. Which brings me to a very exciting announcement. We're having so much fun on this channel and we're getting so much great response and feedback, and we encourage more, that we are going to start posting 3 times a week, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And we are doing this in response to all of your support, and we really appreciate it. So thanks so very much. We're having a blast. Again, the goal here is to make you a better host, to improve our community, and we do that by putting more money in your pocket. So go ahead and like the video, share it, subscribe to the channel. We've got so much more stuff coming that we're increasing the frequency, and I can't wait, and I thank you all for everything that's happening. So thanks so very much. Happy hosting, and have a great day.